Clean up the community. That's what we doing.
I mean, we black, man.
Hey, hi, man. And man, at the end of the day, like I said, the only way they can destroy us as a people, they try to take away our ability to reproduce. They taking away everything that we got to do. Like they tearing down the wrecks, they taking away the schools. So everything that they doing, they pushing us towards the streets. They pushing us towards violence. They pushing us towards gangs. And I'm gonna say it on TV: the government is the biggest gang. Yeah. Because they got the power to change everything that we're going through, but they let us live in poverty. So this is this is what they get.
It's like the only time violence is a problem is when white people's children gets into it. It's like, but when it's us, it's not a problem. But when their children get into it, it's such a big deal, and they try to stop it. And they try to like do all these different things to like put it into it. But when it's us, it's not really that big of a deal, and you just like let it slide.
I want to speak on the violence in the community. I don't know about New Orleans, but in Baltimore, they don't care if you're a kid or not, for real, because like they kill you if you're a kid. A grown man killed me a second grader. When I was in 5th grade, and I heard that a boy I used to go to school with, he got killed because his father was in a rival gang, and they killed him and his mom.
You think about that a lot?
I'm just worried about the generation that's under this, like my daughter, everybody out here got kids. We doing all this, we uniting all of these gangs that been rivals for years, thinking about the generation that's up under us. Like our kids that gotta grow up in the same streets that we growing up in. You feel me? We don't want them to make the same mistakes. Or, you know, like I'm walking with my daughter and I walk into a Crip hood and somebody shoot me and shoot my daughter. You feel me? That's why we uniting. We uniting and we coming together, because at the end of the day,
That's what it's going to take, though.
our cause that's going on in our community is bigger than any color.
Like really goes into the schools. Like that thing is like we're raised to take this type of stuff. Like the school district won't meet with us about black kids not getting into the school. Like, why are you refusing to meet with us about that? Like, that's a simple meeting. We've been trying to meet with them all year.
Don't ask the question anymore. You know why they're not going to meet with you. Step outside of the jar. You don't have to ask questions anymore that you know the answers to. Nia, you know the answers. Yeah. Step outside of it and do things anyway. Do things in spite of. Call meetings, call press conferences, have marches, and then even though you hold the personal belief that white people are inherently evil, start to inform white people around you how to weaponize their whiteness. So instead of starting a black student union, start a co-conspirators union. Don't even call them allies anymore. Find white people who will say, when I have a protest, weaponize white girls.
Exactly.
Have them wear all white. And when they're doing a protest, get yourself 25, 50, 75 pretty white girls. And get them crowns, too. Get them little cheap Chinese rhinestone crowns, and then have them create a border of pretty white girls. So, because what happens is the police do that thing where it's intimidating, and they do the lineup, and they're not even wearing regular police clothes. They wearing war police clothes. They wearing police clothes that trickle down from Homeland Security to protect white people from you, right? Stuff that trickled down from Iraq and Afghanistan. That's what they're wearing. Put white girls in front of them.
Exactly.
Put smiling, pretty white girls with blush on in front of them, and have those white girls understand what to say and what to do. And don't let people tell you, oh, I got my safety pin on. I'm wearing my big pussy hat. I got my pantsuit nation behind me. Say no, for real. Stop. You know what? Because people are so threatened by your power, right? By your power. And what happens when you start to gather other black people around you? Take a step back and think about what happened if you start to gather white people around you. Let's talk about it. For real. Let's talk about it. Where you start to gather white people wearing white around you and who are aware of their whiteness. And they can be a little fragile too, but have another white girl who put the fragile white girl in her place.
Exactly.
Right? And give them all the language.